Good. Yo, people. How you all doing? Welcome back to some farming sim. Oh, goodness me. Where to start today? Life's been busy. Very busy. Recently. I picked up my new car yesterday. Very nice indeed. I have fallen in love with it. Yeah, it's great. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm learning to drive all over again because it's so much bigger than all of my previous cars. I'm like having to relearn how to do reversing and parallel parking and stuff like that. It's insane. I went to the hardware store today with Natalie and realised that my car almost doesn't fit in some of the parking spaces. I've got to like pick which one I park in because if someone is parked like too close on the next parking bay, I can't fit because my car is so much longer. It's my world view has changed dramatically. On that bombshell, let's do some driving, shall we? Welcome back to Calmsden. Last time we were cutting, baling, and sorting out this field. As you can see, it has now been ploughed. Hasn't been planted yet, but it has been ploughed. I have been relatively busy fixing up the farm a little bit. So, field 10 here, I bought a plough. I bought a subsoiler mod plough. A whole lot easier than a plough. Turned this grass field into a massive ploughed field. I then did the same with this section down here. I ploughed it, replanted it with grass. I did the same with this field. I cut it first, baled it, dug it up, and then put grass in it. So, as you can see here, let's just get to the right one. That. So this now has actual grass planted in it. So I'll actually be able to utilise a worker to do the grass cutting from now on, which is a massive bonus. Because having to do it all myself. Hey group, nice to see you. Straight in there in chat. But yes, having had to cut all of this meadow grass myself, it's a rather large job. So I can now, at the very least, put a worker on that, so that the grass can be taken care of whilst I'm doing other stuff. I've also done a couple of contracts. I think I did a couple of baling contracts, and at the moment I have this guy here just pondering away in this field, sowing linseed for another farmer. I can't actually remember how much that one pays out. It's not too bad. 17k, you know, not bad at all. And it's nearly done, so he's just got the headland up. Actually, just round the headland once. That'll probably be thereabouts it. So, yeah, he's going along nicely with that. But we also, grass is now ready to cut again, and I'm not sure if does it grow again? Does it have another? Would it have another growth step, or is that kind of it? No, I think that's it for the year. So this is the longest the grass is going to get before March, when it starts growing again. So I may as well cut and bale all of this again, because we have quite a situation going on down here at the biogas plant. As you can see, I have rather a lot of bales of silage just kind of sat, ready to go. See, more silage there. All of these, I believe, have now fermented as well. These were originally, yes, all of these have now fermented fully into silage. Yeah, we have a lot of silage. I may end up selling some of it at some point. But we do have the canola to sell that we got off the field. That will be sold very soon. I think next month is the best time for it. So pretty much once this guy over here is finished, and I don't think he's going to take very long to finish. All we need to do really is get the grass cut. At least if it's cut, then I think I will need another BGA, actually. Actually, what I'm really wanting to do is get some other stuff into the BGA, like some slurry and manure, which means I need to get cows. But in order to get cows, I have to pay off some of my debts. So the primary goal of today is to earn as much money as possible. Hey, Gangster! Nice to see ya. You've been farming potatoes in Asia on SnowRunner. I was reading that sentence and I was expecting you to say farming sim there. But no, that actually makes sense. The Asian potato missions, yes. They're not as annoying as the other ones, that's for sure. Let's see if this guy will actually cut this grass for me in this fashion. Will he do everything, or will he get confused? Ah! Ha! Look at that! The worker even works with the grass, with the mower and the baler. Ha ha! That is fantastic. That is really actually quite fantastic. We have our canola here ready to sell, so I think what I need to do then... Drop that, and I need to go and get... Yeah, it's not particularly fun, Groot, I will say that. SnowRunner is much better with the whole cargo delivery and terrain conquering aspect. They introduced some tractors in Phase 8, and they've recently gone back to it with the most recent expansion. But nobody particularly liked it. The tractors handled like garbage, and the whole process was really convoluted and incredibly boring. So yeah, it wasn't the best experience ever. I'll come and give me those grass bales. So yeah, it wasn't the best experience in the world, and whoa, uh-oh. Is the worker getting confused? Come on, round you go. Don't tell me you're going to try and reverse that. No, don't do that. Don't do that, worker. Just carry on. But yeah, it's there in SnowRunner. It's just not particularly great. Capture these bales and bring them up to the top of the field here, where they will be out of the way of the worker. Water drop set, please. Thank you. What? That one? Oh, they're being produced too quickly now. I might have to leave them where they drop. Hey! Oh, that should be okay. That should be okay. So yeah, today we're going to start off with a little bit of quick baling, and then hopefully move on, get through the winter, start getting these fields actually planted up. That is going somewhere. Like that corner there, I is actually managing to navigate, which is actually kind of impressive. Yeah. Ah, that, gangster, is probably one of the smartest decisions ever, to be absolutely fair, because the Kirovit tractors getting Phase 8 of SnowRunner are pretty terrible. Even the new ones that you get aren't particularly great. They're not bad. They're certainly better, but even so, have fun with that, shall we say. Ooh, I've got to go get some more twine. Look at that, I am nearly out of bale wrap. That guy is getting very confused. Just this corner for him. Otherwise he's going to get... Get that little bit. Let's go back over that. Right, go from there, dude. Go from there. No, no, don't, no, stop reversing. Go. Don't. Oh man, what's he doing? You're messing up my entire Christmas here, fella. Right. Leave that there for a second. Harvesting the beans, eh? Yeah, that's going to take you a while. That bit not cutting. Ah, there we go. Just needed to be at a flatter angle. I think the mower must have been uncooperative there. This up. Oh. Something stuck. Oh, why is there a bale under the end? Get out of there. Right, away. No wonder it's not working properly. Scoop this little bit up for him. Yeah. Then hopefully set him off here, and he'll do his thing. No. Oh. Where are you going, sir? Sir, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Sir! I am paying you to cut grass, not drive backwards in circles. Oh. Yeah, that's completely broken. Right, let's have a look at the settings here. Not the headland, just that. Okay, there we go. Okay, can I hire you from here, maybe? Do your thing now. Hey, babe! Scoop these bales out of the way before dude over there decides that enough is enough. Uh-oh. Have enough to do that one bale? Maybe. Excellent. Right. Fold him up. Send him back to the shop. Oh, now you're going in a straight line. Thank you very much, sir. It's me. All of my my workers are steaming or something. Who knows? Set destination. Right there, please. Perfect. And let's have a look at Mr. Duke here. Okay. Hold that up. Tell me about it, gangster. Yeah, I think my worker might have a problem, but at least this guy did his job. You know. So that's to be applauded, if nothing else. I'm going to unload the seed, and then we can contract. This is a hired piece of machinery, and rather keep the consumable. So, same unload. Aye, perfect. Okay, so contract complete. Collect that. Thank you very much. I was thinking of doing some other contracts, but yeah, they're not worth it. Like a root crop harvest. No, not on this map. Not a chance. Nah, he's just arrived back at the shop. Perfect timing. Buy a pallet of bale wrap. That's what we need. Where is the bale wrap? Consumables. Here we are. Square bale twine, wrap. 40 rolls. Right stuff. There we go. Lovely. Fill. Wow. Oh crikey, that is going to last us a while. That used barely a quarter of a pallet there. That is good. I'll have to move them off to one side, I think. Heading back home. Back to the field, please. Set destination. Just there. Just move these pallets out the way first, and then we will have a look at what is next on our job list. Right, over here with you. There. Seed. Playing air hockey. That bale out of the way, that was kind of perfect. This end of the hill is not very good for this worker. Going, my friend. Seriously. What are you trying to do? Okay. Let's get this bit, and then might have to rethink this field. I may have to dig up part of it just so that the worker doesn't get confused, because this is a little bit crazy. Maybe if I just this end of the field itself, just go up and down here a couple of times, just sort out this this problem section here. See, I can do it absolutely fine, not a problem. You see? Oh, no problem at all, Groot. You know. I know that you are probably, I could safely say, probably my biggest farming sim viewer. So you know, if I can accommodate, I really don't mind. Yeah. Right. Grab this, and then we'll see if the worker can actually, you know, work. Wrapper has arrived. So we want to get back in wrapper. If I park in here and hire, I'm gonna just start doing your job. Right. Either very strong or using the force. It's called the Lumberjack mod. That's what it is. So yeah, ordinarily that is impossible, say, but it does make good. It does make just being able to do things quickly very easy. You know? Stop going backwards. I took my hands off the controls. Like, no, backwards it is. Damn. That's cool, Groot. Honestly, I actually want to make Calmsden a bit of a major series here on the channel for a while. Because there aren't really many other maps that have been released. I know there's... The first one was that kind of flat, plain, do what you want map. And then there's been an American map, and I think another map of some kind released. There's like 2 other maps, as well as Calmsden. But none of them have really taken my fancy, shall we say. So, what's it gone and done over here now? Look at the state of this. You know, I spent all of this time digging up this field and, you know, planting it, and this happens. What is going on? Will you behave yourself, mister? I think it's literally the angle of the slope when they're turning round. That's what it is. It's just... this tractor can manage it, but the AI can't. So let's try and just the edges here a bit. Go up and down a couple of times and then just get him to hopefully just do the rest, please. I've got another field I need to harvest before I move on today, and I'd rather get it done. Huh? Probably work a lot better if I just gave him the mower to work with, but that kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm doing here, you know? And the whole purpose of this is that I can go all together. I keep missing a bit because of that darn bale. That's better. Right, now we can get it. Where are you going? Dread to think where this guy is going. What are you doing, mister? Why are you... I lined you up perfectly. What are you doing? What's he doing? Oh, for the love of Griminy, this worker is literally going to just destroy my life. There. Right. You turned around now. Are you happy? There was a little piece of grass there that he had to cut. Quit it. Get back to work. On the field. Stop trying to cut pieces of grass you don't have any business cutting, you fool. Okay. Higher. Going. Oh, you just had to mow that little piece, did you, huh? That was important, was it? That was so important. That little piece of grass there. If I ever find out which agency you came from, I'm going to leave them a very bad Yelp review. Right. Let's hope this guy gets back to doing what he's supposed to be doing. Instead of just reversing. I did this so that it would be easier for me to cut the grass. This is actually turning out to be harder. My God. Ah, this equipment is driving me mad. Right. Nuts to it. I'm just going to do it myself. Oi! Unhire, I said. I'll just do it myself. Alright, game? Alright? You happy now? Maybe the other field will work better. Goodness me, I could have had this done by now if I'd done it myself, but I was trying to do other things and be productive. See, this is what you get when you try to be productive. You get workers that don't work. Deary me. Right, let me just see if I can catch up on chat here. I've been so pre-absorbed with trying to get AI workers to actually do what they're told that I've been missing out on chat. What are you saying there, group? Let me have a read of this now. Ground. Alright. 72 hours on Riverbend. Tired of playing it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had a little bit of fun on Hut and Pantai, I will say. It was interesting, but the more I did play on it, the more I kind of realised that it really wasn't anything too special. It was a little bit empty, almost, in a way. Which is really weird. It did have some cool stuff, like the shrine to build and all that kind of stuff, but it just felt like there wasn't anything to do, and the starting farm kind of just made you go, oh, you're a rice farmer. Period. That's all you're going to do. You had no other equipment, so expanding into anything else, you either had to edit the start game equipment, or you had to earn a lot of money in order to actually, progress to something else. Riverbend, I actually liked the Riverbend. I would say it's probably the best map of the bunch. But, yeah, again, it seemed to lack a little bit of character, which I will say in FS22, I didn't really like Elm Creek that much. I found that to be quite an empty, boring map. But I really liked French map. That was a lovely map. I really liked that. And then obviously you had the Austrian map, which was alright, but it was very much kind of dominated by its geography, shall we say. It was an odd map, very odd. And then we've got the expansion maps, so obviously we've got the first version of Sri Lanka, came out. We got logging map. What was that one called again? I don't know what that one was called again, but I really enjoyed that one. Maybe because I was just doing massive logging and actually had a map that supported it, so that was fun. But yeah, what else was saying there? Frankenmouth, Michigan map. Yeah, I watched a review of someone reviewing Frankenmuth, and they said that they basically their opinion of it was that compared to Calmsden, it was like someone just created a flat map, plonked some buildings on it, and said, "There you go," and I don't think that's entirely true, because there are a few things here and there that have obviously been done, but it does look very just kind of flat, boring, unimaginative, and, just a bit lacking in detail. Compared to Calmsden, that has, like, fences, and streams, and trees, and placed objects, with, like, you can see thought behind things. Frankenmouth does just feel a little bit lackluster in comparison. Although, I can't really criticise in that respect, though. I say it feels empty, but I don't know how hard it is to program a farming sim map. I really don't. I'm sure it's a lot harder than I would think it is, so, can't say it's a bad map for that, but it is not as interesting as Calmsden. Okay, you see, worker? You see how easy that was to do? A bit left to grab, and then we go over to our other grass field. And hopefully, because that one isn't quite as undulating, they won't have any problem in actually, cutting the grass whilst we finish off the baling here. Because I really do want to get through the winter today. I want to get onto March, and preferably I would like to start planting. That is kind of what I would love to do. Next, fold that to load the baler on Y. X to fold that up as well. Let's head over to our other grass. Whilst we do have a healthy supply of silage at the biogas plant, we now no longer have an absolutely gigantic grass field. We only have 2 small grass fields. And I want to make sure that we keep up to the grass cutting, just so that we can make sure that we have a supply of silage to feed into the biogas plant, because that is going to make us some money. gate here. That's really, there we go. Right. Okay, next that. Next on that. Headlamps on. Okay. There, so he doesn't do any too much jiggling. He's going to start cutting, or is he going to start versing? Please just start from where you are. That's it. Perfect. Okay, go. Go. Not going. There we go. He's found the accelerator pedal. Okay. We'll check up on him in a little while. Hopefully he's finished. That field is a lot simpler in terms of its geography, though. I think this field is literally a problem because at the ends here it is very sloped. Turning around with that get up. I imagine if I just had a mower and I was doing the baling separately, probably work a lot better, but the whole reason I got that set up is so that I could do them together. So I'm not going to not do them together. That's silly, that is. These Bales just... Oh. Should we play Fire the Bales again? How far we can launch this one. Ah, that was only a 2-point throw. That wasn't very good at all. Not compared to some of the shots that we had. Try another one. Okay, that was better. Whoa, look at him go. Hey! Okay, that was a considerably better shot. Ah. Yeah, we don't have to worry about picking up these bales just yet. They can sit in the field over winter if needs be. They're not needed at the biogas plant, and that'll just take time. And we're not going to be able to cut the grass immediately in March anyway, because hey, there we go. That's more like it. Just don't go in the river. Please stay in the fence. Oh, actually, kind of perfect. Nope, wait, there's one more. Almost all of them wrapped. Okay, onwards. This finishes wrapping and kicks out. Perfect, right. Pop that up. Let's get over to the other field and hopefully actually made some progress. I hope he's not just, you know, running into a fence. That would be really disappointing right about now. Hey, he's made it round one loop. Look at you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. There we go. Almost foiled by the gate there. Good there, sir? Can I come in? Gonna throw a tantrum if I... Yep. Okay, we're good. Right. Where's those bales at? Got any bale? Ah, he does have a bale. Excellent. One bale. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. Is that bale not detected? There we go. That's better. Now he's going. Oh, there's a bale up there as well. I didn't see that. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely did this field thinking more about how the logistics of how I would bale it, as opposed to the logistics of how the workers would bale it. Slight oversight there, maybe on my part, but never mind. That's how this works sometimes. Gonna turn around there, mate? Like, hold on, I'm working on it. Oh. Yep, found an appropriate place to go. Come on. There we go, he's turned the corner. I think once he's done this second headland, he should start going up and down the field, so it shouldn't actually be as problematic. I miss. Much better. Coming back this way. Round again. Okay. Oh dear. It's like watching a baby eat crayons. Horrifying. I think. Right, whilst he's doing that, let me check on the canola prices. Because, yeah, they're definitely good. General store and farm store bay 1. Although I'm wanting to wait until December, you know, because these prices are on the up. Don't worry, dude. I'll get that bale for you. It's out your way. Go. Away you go, sir. Go. Okay. That bale off to the side. Yeah. Uh-oh. Straight into that bale, isn't he? Feel like I should just take over. Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. Best laid plans. Right, let's do it. We'll just finish this ourselves, because if we wait for this guy to get his act together, we'll be here all evening. I really need to get this done so that I can move on through the winter. Because we won't have anything to do over the winter, we'll probably just be sleeping all the time because the grass isn't going to grow. And we have no crops planted because we're waiting till March before we actually plant the crops. I'm going to do one field with oats and I'm going to do one field with peas. If I need to, I will hire the harvester. I don't have enough money for it because I want to get on and start utilising some of these new crops. And I don't want to wait 6 million years to start. Say these grass fields are yielding considerably better than they were when they were just meadows. Probably helps that I can actually fertilise them now. It's only 50% as well. I didn't actually manage to get 2 applications of fertiliser off these fields. I've only got the 1, and they're still yielding a crazy amount of grass. I mean, look at the bales we've got from this one little tiny field already. He knows, actually. Yeah, I should try and get the self-propelled mower. And I need to upgrade this baler so that it's got a bigger windrow on it. And then I can, or I should be able to do jobs separately in a reasonable amount of time. Certainly a self-propelled mower I don't think would have any trouble in, navigating these fields. It's hoping anyway. There's an opportunity to scoop a bit of mist over here. Then we take a couple of done. There on the way out. And we spent far too long last episode cutting grass, so I really didn't want to be spending this long cutting grass again. But hey, I guess that's how we've got to play it at the moment, you know? Sometimes the only way to get ahead in farming sim is to be a little bit monotonous. Initially, anyway. Get right in the way, isn't it? Ah, yeah. I suppose technically we don't even have to wrap these bales just yet, because I'm not cutting any more grass for quite a good number of months. I have enough silage to be going on with, so I might just skip wrapping these for the time being. Just move on to the next month. Still going to have plenty of materials. Don't need to have it. Should just do it, get it out of the way, and then I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, I suppose I should. That is a very good question, Groot. I know that you can delete some fences and hedges around. I don't think all of them can be deleted. But these fields here are incredibly annoying. I remember from 22, like the only way to get to that field over there is to go through that field and then into this field. You know, there's no other gate to it. It's like, come on guys, come on Oxygen. I know you, like, you know, wanted to keep this realistic to like the actual locale, but could at least have added an extra gating for us or something, you know? Right. Unload bale as well, please. Pop that up. Beef that up. Around here. Go around this way. But yeah, actually, we'll have a little look at that because chop that tree down. I did delete a little bit of hedge here just so that I can kind of pull through there, for example. So let's just hop into the build mode here. Construction. Let's see what we can do because demolition mode. Okay. So I can delete this fence here between these two fields. Delete the gate. I can delete that fence. I can delete this fence. Delete the gate. I can't delete this wall. So that wall is set. But these fences. Wow, all of these fences are removable. So you could combine these two fields here. The brown one and the golden one. You could combine those two into one. And you could even then delete some of these hedges here and combine that with this field if you really wanted to. So that can be done. And you can also combine these three enclosures here. So this one, and this grass field. You can delete all of these fences. But this wall is not not bad. At least you can get rid of those fences. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than 22, I will say. About 10 bales. You did have a pretty good idea there, actually. I might have to look into that. Currently we don't own any of those fields, but they aren't badly priced, those ones. I think they're some of the cheaper fields, so certainly buying like that, those enclosures over there, and moving the field, the fences, and combining all of this in one, that could be a very good idea. Then likewise, if we got those two fields over there, we could combine those as well. Bales after this one, and then we are good to go. Get the canola sold. See how much money our chow get out of here. Money our biogas plant brings in as well. The winter. Nice and easy to figure out as well, because we're basically at 150,000. Because whatever it brings in should be standard amount. But it's not going to change because I don't think electrical charge and methane fluctuate in terms of price. You just get money. Ooh, uh-oh. gone, guys. We'll have to retrieve that one before we forget about it. At least we can't miss it. Bright white in the brown stubble there. Go and throw that back in the field. So we've got these last couple of bales done. Come on. Yeah. Try not to launch any more bales. Hey, no problem, Groot. Enjoy your food. Last bale. $16 and a bit bales. That's actually very good off this one field. Actually 17 and a bit bales, because I forgot to count that one over there. Come here, you. There we go. Right. Let's head to the farmhouse. Sleep until 9:30. Don't want to go too early because the winter months are dark. I realised when I logged into November, the month that we were just in, at 8 o'clock, and it was just pitch black. I literally couldn't see a thing. Oh, nice. 24,000. Very nice. We do have a radio mast that I put up, but that's not bad. You going to break that down for us? 13,000 from the biogas plant. Only 13,000? We got 31 last month. Huh. Run out of stuff? No, certainly not. Going like crazy. Huh. That should technically be producing the same amount of money every month. But it clearly isn't. 16 the first month, 31, and now only 13. Maybe that will go up over the course of the month or something? I'll have to have a look at that. Anyway, speaking of income, we need to take a look at canola prices. Where is the best canola price? 156. Actually, I think that is the best price. 156, isn't it? Allspiel store. Isn't that place taggable? General store. Restaurant. Farm store. Is that the one down at the bottom here? I think it is, isn't it? Yep, Allspiel store. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our canola and go. Make some money. Nice casual early morning drive. Say, I do like the sunrise on Calmsden. It is very pretty, especially with like the mist. Catching the rays. Very pretty. Wouldn't meet that red car anywhere at all. That is a great forestry plot. Look at those trees in there. That is prime forestry territory. Plot 45. I'm going to have to look at that. We have a sawmill. I did do a couple of deadwood contracts between last stream and today's stream, just to see how easy they were. And they were relatively easy, but I had to drag the trees to the sawmill basically just by hand. I don't have any logging trailers at the moment. So that wasn't particularly fun, so I decided against it. At least until we can get some better equipment. Look at the size of that field. That is... You know, I love Calmsden, but sometimes it's just a bit daunting. Okay, so this should be the best price. Actually going to make a fair buck off this canola. 64,000 litres, 2,000 odd per 1,000. We should have a very nice paycheck. 139, 140 even. In fact, how does that compare to the loan we have? Is that like enough to pay off our... Oh my lord. We have 145,000 in loan. We could pay off our loan with what we've just earned from the canola harvest. Boom. Beautiful. Right, anything in the sale? Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Don't need a forage harvester at the moment. And we don't need a bale trailer because we've already got one. Darn it. Dash it all. That's slightly annoying, but never mind. Top back on. That was good though. Our canola harvest from one field paid off the loan that we have taken out. So now we are in the market for profit. And we have a few months to pass through quickly. Where all we need to do is make sure that the biogas plant has sufficient silage in it. So that it can keep processing that. And the rest should just roll in. And get through to March, hopefully by a large planter, because we're going to need a large planter of some sort. Plant up our oats, we can plant up our peas. I do believe you use the same machine to plant both of those. Just buy the biggest direct drill I possibly can. Go from there. Slightly annoying. Every time you save and come off this map, all of the gates that you opened close. It's slightly infuriating. Right, okay, so let me just have a quick check of contracts. Wood transport, ploughing. Nope, nothing there. Let's visit the biogas plant. That still has plenty of bales in it, but throw a few more in just for measure. Go. make sure that it really won't run out of silage. I don't think it ever could at this point. Yep, it's just all fit in. Let's get all of this in. And again. Bale. Go. Oh, there it goes. Disappears. All right. We're going to need to get a slurry spreader. You know, how much would it be for a slurry tanker? Because we have got a lot of digestate there. We could be using that for fertilizing. But we really would need a big boy. What combinations with that? 36 meters. That's what we want there, right? That also fits the 36 meter mark. So what's the difference here? 32 square meters, 27. So that's not bad. I mean, we could go smaller, but then we only get a 21 meter working with. This would definitely be the way to fertilize though, because we can do a double application with this, and then we wouldn't have to worry about fertilizing ever again. I loved using this. Which map was it that I was using this on last time? Was it? It was the Austrian map on 22. It was when I tried out the Austrian map for the first time, one of the base game maps. I can't remember what it was called now. It was some crazy name, but yeah, I had one of these and I had this, and it was absolutely glorious because the amount of coverage I could get was fantastic. So we'll have to try and go for that. It's 125 and 258. So yeah, like 370,000 or something for that. Plus, we would also want a big direct drill. 9 meters, 8 meters, 6 meters. There's not a lot of, because these two aren't direct. This one is. That's a modded one though, and I wouldn't want to use increase capacity of your tool. Increase the capacity of your tool. So if I was to get this, does this have, that doesn't actually have a tank, does it? No, so you actually need this just to put the seed in. That's cool and all, but not as useful. So the biggest direct drill that we're actually looking at is this one. Oof. It's only 9 meters. That's not good at all. It does peas though, and does do oats. Planters are better, aren't they? Yeah. See, this one here, that's direct, 17.8. That's what I want, something like that, but in a cedar form. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to have to cultivate every single time. It's like twice the width. Holy wow, why does... Oh wow, that needs a lot of horsepower. So probably this would be the best bet. Oof. Okay. We'll look into that later. But first, let's head back to the house, I think, because there's nothing else we need to do in January. There's no grass to cut. We sold the canola, paid off the loan. And now we need to get through to March. And who knows, between then and now, we might get some good news in terms of, you know, stuff that is on sale, perhaps. Nope, nothing good on sale. Never mind. Let's check the old finances again. So, oh hey, okay, so yeah, it did actually go up to 32,000 for the biogas plant. Okay, interesting. So it does a portion now and then a portion later. But that's not bad. 32,000 coming in from the biogas each month. If we can get some slurry and manure in there, then we're on a winner. And our radio mast is bringing in another 20k average. That's not bad. That is not bad. Biogas plant is definitely using Bales. That's better. A couple of extra. There we go. Perfect. Right. So yeah, there wasn't anything in the sale. Nothing to do in January. All of our fields are still good. I suppose we could fertilize the grass fields so that they are they're harvested. That being said, I think we'll leave the fertilizing until they've actually started growing, because I don't know if the fertilizer will take if we don't let it go back to growing first. So more snoozing. I think we've turned into a bear. We're just hibernating. I mean, it's really strange to have literally nothing to do over the winter months, though, apart from restocking the biogas plant, because oh wow, okay, some more stuff cropping up. Ooh, okay. Could take some of these options off. Make it a little cheaper. Actually, I kind of like the sunscreen on it, makes it look better. 20k for a truck. We will need a truck. Question is, do we get this truck or not? Let's have a look. Because, yeah, if we were to get... Where is it? Disappeared. Actually, no, we don't need a truck to pull these, do we? Because they're not third wheel. They're just a hitch with a PowerPoint. That is so cool. But we probably will, before long, need a truck. That is a pretty good deal for 20,000. Take those off. Leave the rest as it is. 20,000 for that. Yeah, let's buy that. Even if I don't need it right now, that will be a good purchase for later. So we'll park it up over here. Under the care of the store for the time being, because we will probably need a large trailer for products and such like that in the future. And having a tractor, having a truck is going to be really useful. Let's go and have this. Yeah, we definitely need to top up the biogas plant here. Running out of material. Surprising. Bring up our other bales, I think. Still have a very good amount of bales here. Just throw a few more in for good luck. That should do. Yeah, we're in February, so let's put this guy out of the way. Go and get a bale trailer, and we'll take these bales over to biogas plants. We'll need to stock. This is done by bale trailer. I think it's down here. There it is. Go and get the small field first, I think. We'll move through the other field and pick up as many bales as we can on the way. Down some of these very tall trees, you know, like those tall ones over there, and take them over to the sawmill. Should do, because what is the hitbox on that sign like? Massive. Right. Seven. 10. Have a full trailer from just this field. 18 bales, goodness me, yeah. We've got a lot more than 6 bales in this other field. Not quite sure how many we've got. Certainly a lot more than 6. sell that windrower. Way more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. Wow. Okay, so that's 40 bales total from these two fields. Granted, I think at least one of them is only a half bale. But, that's still... Whoa, that fence is shut. That's still a really good number. 40 bales. Yeah, that's pretty respectable, I must say. Actually, you know, what am I doing? Why am I transporting in February? What I should be doing is getting through to March so that we can have some workers doing some planting for us as we're moving these bales around. That's what I'm... Automatic start. Yes. I am Groot. I am indeed. Ooh, combine. That is a beastie boy. Oh, that is a really nice combine. Yeah, 14,011. I wonder what we could sell our other combine. That's worth 111,000 for our other combine. Ooh, and it only has an 8,000 litre tank. And only 258 horsepower. You know what? We are going to buy that. First, let me drop off the header. Uh-oh, it's raining. Yeah, because we do need the header. Don't need the rest of it. That is far too good of a deal to pass up there. Especially when we can get most of our money back from selling this guy. Right, so let's have this guy. Set destination. Back to the store. We will go back to deals and we'll buy this guy. Should we stick the top of the range engine in? We're basically getting it for even half of that price. So yeah. Because that is, it's the 7S. Is that the top of the range harvester? The 7S. No, not quite. But it's a really good one. And it's pretty much in line with... Yeah, that's a very good middle-of-the-road harvester, actually. But I would like one of these. Those are very fancy, you know? Okay. Come on, New Holland. What is this? A camouflaged harvester? You didn't even camouflage all of it. There's still yellow bits. Oh no, wait, this is the one I want, the gold edition. That beastie boy, that is fancy. Yeah, I think actually we'll leave it with the smaller engine for now because that is still a massive upgrade. So let's buy that. Sell this guy, and then we've only spent about 80,000 on a harvester, which is pretty phenomenal. It's worth 122 if we repair it. 135. Excellent. Let's do that. Last time I repainted it, I didn't get nearly as much back for it as I was expecting. I think I actually lost money this time with that. But we will repair it. That does make a price difference. That guy would not like to see the face of the red car meeting that on the road anytime soon. Right. That being said, we are now into the planting month for everything we want. Peas and oats. Where did oats go? Yes, oats. There we go. Oats and peas. Perfect. So what I need is maybe I could just hire a big machine. As opposed to buying one at this point, because I suppose the best thing would possibly be to buy that at some point. But yeah. Let me see here. If I hired this, if I rented this, 10,000. Okay. I can drill that one field that I've dug up because it's been ploughed, so that's ready for seeding. The other one, I do have a decent sized cultivator, I think. I'm sure I have a decent sized cultivator. There we go. 7.5 meters. Yeah, that's okay. That's 12 meters. So really, I suppose I could just use that and just... Yeah, tell you what, let's drop this off here. Of course. Can't drop it off when it's folded up like that. You've got to unfold it and then you can drop it off. It's weird, isn't it? If I do that, up to this thing. Fold this, then I set this guy off to just plough up this field. Limit to fields. That's where we put it. You just that. right. Okay, so we will start with the headland. Higher. Go, my friend. We'll let him... Why? Starting on the second headland. Okay, I guess. What on... No, I think he's starting with something completely different entirely there, but never mind. Let's let him do that. Oh, of course. Harvester, you do not take orders from Redcar, alright? You crush Redcar. Crush Redcar. Ah, crushed. See that, Jimmy? You see what you get? That's what happens when you mess with me, fool. Right. Knock this guy back here. Nice and dry. Perfect. And then we want to tractor this guy. Alright. Back to the farm. Back to the shop. Shop, yes. To head back. Set destination. Set destination. Thank you. Whilst we get this, release that. Thank you. And then we'll get 4 bags of seed. That should be sufficient. Then sadly, the manure tanker is not there, but I think what we'll do is we'll buy one of these. Yeah, I think we will, because we don't actually have the money for that. Oh well, we'll save that for another month, because we need to buy this this thing here as well, so we don't have the money for that quite yet. So, what are you doing? Right, let's deliver this to the biogas plant. All of my words decided to excuse themselves for the weekend there, I think. That guy doing? What is that guy doing? I don't think he knows. How much of that digestate do we have? We've got that. We really do need to use that, but you know, this thing will do solid fertilizer as well. Kind of feels productive to be Right. Actually, can I sell digestate? Is that something I can sell or not? Not on this map. Okay. You have rather a lot of space still. Let's buy a few bags of fertilizer because I feel like spending 6 grand on fertilizer is better than spending several $100,000 on a digestate spreader. But we will be using digestate next year. Makes more sense to kind of get it all done at the same time here. Four bags of that, 3 bags of that. Perfect. Spin this baby round and get ourselves some planting starters. There we go. Go for a field of oats first, I think. That's in the lower field already prepared. Then once the upper field is ploughed, we can plant some peas. That will give us a very interesting harvest. Actually, that might mean that we could actually buy the pea harvester with that money, and then save it for digestate spreader for the next financial year. Why has that hedge got collisions in it, but other hedges don't? That's bizarre. Some more of this hedge, I guess. I've got some more cut throughs. Whoa, that is slippy. Go. What a piece of machinery. Right. Oh, goodness me, this is... Maybe I should swap tractors. Swap tractors with subsoiler. Hey dude, come here. I need to borrow your tractor. There we go. Hey babe. I did earlier on, but I'm not sure if anyone was here for it or not. But yeah, guys, you remember on Sunday when I said I'd seen a car that I liked and I'd been to test drive it on the Saturday? I think I mentioned that. It's mine. It's parked outside. I am now the proud owner of a Honda Civic. Very proud owner, I should say. Here we go, mate. Straighten it up. Okay, it's just straight. But yeah, it's sat outside on my driveway at the moment, and I absolutely love it. It is so cool, such a cool car. makes what I was driving previously seem like a relic of a bygone era. But as I was saying earlier, it's like learning to drive all over again. Because it's such a size difference, shall we say, to what I've had previously, that like having to learn how to reverse and parallel park again, because all of the other cars I've had have been tiny little hatchbacks. Ah, I will check that out, Groot. I'm not sure. I know this one has the biggest engine that I can have. This one certainly has the highest horsepower of all tractors I have currently. But I should check that actually, just to make sure that red tractor is actually running the best engine. I think I'm at a point now where I can afford to upgrade a couple of these machines. I suppose the weather is really helping me at the moment, is it? Probably making the ground really muddy. Yes, babe, I had my Initial D playlist running. I am a fan of that anime. And its follow-up, MF Ghost. Very fun. Very fun animes. As soon as we've done a lap here, we'll put this on a worker, I think. This might take a and then we'll have a quick peek at the McCormick I've got working on that. I've got a McCormick and a Massey Ferguson, and for the life of me I can never tell them apart. Without looking more closely at them, shall we say. Huge oak field. This guy is struggling with his cedar. Sure, it's a bit round. See why it would be struggling with the engine it's got in this one. It is a nice tractor, definitely, that McCormick, yeah. It's a brand I've not really used in this game very much. I like how resetting back to base zero, so to speak, with the new game has brought some of the older machinery back into use. Machines you wouldn't ordinarily use. Almost done a lap. position this guy. Yeah. See what he does. Okay, work the headlands on. Start with headland. Okay. Higher. Right, let's just have a quick look at our vehicles here. Right, so... Oh, it's a case. It's a case. It's not a McCormick. It's a case with 224. Unless that's the other tractor. Don't have a Massey Ferguson. We have a John Deere with 388. And... Ah, okay, so it wasn't a Massey Ferguson, it was a case. And the McCormick has 310. I wonder if that's the best it can be or not. Let's have a look. The McCormick X8. Is that going to be under medium tractors or... Yes, there it is. 310. So, yes, that is the best engine. Yeah, 631 VT drive. 631 VT drive. Yeah, yeah. So that is the best engine that the McCormick can have. So my John Deere does have the most horsepower at 388. I could definitely do a better machine, shall we say. Doing a nice job up here, that's for sure. Right. Dual tyres, yeah. Or weights. Weighted tyres, those might also help as well. I should probably look more into doing stuff like that with some of my machines as opposed to trying to buy new ones, because my general strategy in this game is if I need a more powerful tractor, I just look for a bigger horsepower. You know, maybe I should be slightly conservative and try and find other ways of making my current machines more effective. There we go. This rain is probably not helping. Right, okay, so fasten the tension straps, bales. Bales here, there we go. Off over there. Giant marshmallows away! Probably throw a few in here. Yes, I should indeed. That has started to drop. Perfect. Okay. I think we have quite enough silage up here for the time being. I wonder if the AI worker is smart enough to drive back from here. If I say... let's see, where is he? destination. There. How's it going to do? Oh, it's not in transport mode. Okay. Stop unloading. Transport mode. There we go. And then set destination. How's he going to do? Can he work his way back? Maybe. The question is he going to run into any fences along the way? There's no fence over here that needs opening. Can't remember. No fence there, but is there a fence over here? There is. Open that for him, because otherwise he will just drive straight into it and then get stuck. We are. Perfect. Right. Doing very nice indeed. I don't know why you've left all of the outside for me to do, but never mind. You're working your way with things eventually. You'll get there eventually. Right. Okay, so let's have a look, out of curiosity, at pea harvesters. 571,000 for this beastie. It's very, very cool though. Kind of looking forward to that. Okay. I also want to get one of these. I want to do some spinach. Because I believe spinach is repeatable. Like, didn't I notice that last time? Yeah, spinach, look, it can be harvested any time of the year, so I wonder if once you've planted it, you can keep harvesting it? You know, because it's got the same kind of layout as poplar and oilseed radish and grass. So actually, is that the same as like sugarcane, or is that a particular time of year for sugarcane? No, sugarcane is a particular time of year. Oh, 1 second there, guys. Just do that. There we go. Perfect. Right. Well, I got onto March, and the seeding has commenced, as has the ploughing of this field. I don't think I'm going to get on to planting the peas in today's stream, sadly. I'm going to have to go soon. Blasted rain. Let me knock the time and see if I can get that rain to stop. There we go. That's better. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gotten confused, guys. He's going round and round in circles. Because of course he is. Can't just realise that, hey, you know, there's a road there with a gate to go through. No. It's far too much work. Rest of these bales loaded up dead quick. get some cows as well. I really do. But I need oat harvest first. So I think what we'll do is, for the time being, focus on getting the peas and the oats planted, grown and harvested. And then once we've got some straw, we can get some cows. That way we can get manure from the cows as well as slurry. Transport that up to the biogas plant as well. And that should give us a really nice income on the biogas plant. That's another 16 bales. Very nice. So, guys, I think we will... He seems to be doing well now. Why I was struggling to plant earlier. This guy is just kind of screaming round. Never mind though. Never mind. Yeah, I think we are about ready to leave it for today, guys. What I'll do is I'll finish the planting and the harvesting. So get all of this done, so that the fields are prepped and ready to go. I might take us through a few more months before next time, just so that, you know, I can get the first grass cut of the year out of the way, because we're gonna have a lot of grass cutting on this map, at least for the time being. Really do hope that a self-propelled mower comes up in the sale, because those things are not cheap, you know? Where are they actually? Where are the self-propelled mowers? Yeah. 468,000 for the Crone. It's a great machine though. It's really, really good. And that would then allow me to get the bigger baler windrower combo. So with that and like the 20-meter windrower baler, I could blitz those fields in no time at all, and would have absolutely no problem then in getting that sorted. Yeah, that looks good. But yeah, so I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me.
Well freaking done, you absolute muffin head.
Wednesday for some more farming sim, and on Sunday we're going to carry on with Space Marine, because I found out we're probably about maybe just over a third of the way through that game already with 2 streams. So what I want to do is knock that one out quickly, because SnowRunner Phase 14 is going to drop. Is it 14? 14. Yes, 14. Is going to drop sooner than we imagine. You know, it's just, one day it's just going to be like, thump, there you go, guys, and I'm going to be like, yep, I was not prepared for this. And we've also got Roadcraft launching in May. For those that didn't see the trailer from Saber, so that's going to be an interesting one to check out when it releases as well. That's 2 days after my birthday, so I will definitely be covering that near the time, providing I have the time off from work, obviously. But yeah, that's for the future. As for right now, like I said, back to Farming Sim next Wednesday, and Space Marine on Sunday. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. I think next week is going to be interesting, because I would like to get on to the harvesting next week. That would be entertaining. So, do tune in for that. And as always, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.